Test. Mic test. Can you guys hear me? I guess you can. All right. Welcome. Just a sec. All right. Welcome, welcome. Who is Mike and why do we keep testing him? He is the middleman between you and me, so he's quite important. Without him, you wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, hello, Nico. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Also, hi, Jess. What the fuck? You're on time? Accountability, Abra has made you responsible. Listen, I'm always on time. What do you mean, bro? I'm always on time. I think it was just that one live stream that we did for Comic Jam that I wasn't on time because I was trying to hook up my mic and camera and a lot of things went wrong. So I had to delay it for like half an hour while I fixed it. But yeah, welcome. All right. It's officially spring on my end. Before we start, let me just give you a quick life update. It's officially spring. Weather is getting hot. I think I have to change out of the hoodie soon. I can't keep wearing this shit. Like, I put it on just now and I was sweating, bro. Like, this is not like, I don't know. Yeah, this shit is too hot for spring. So it's exciting that it's spring. To those of you who also have 4 seasons, what do you look forward to on spring? For me, I quite like the sun. The sun is really bright. Like this room right now, I didn't even have to turn on the main light because the sun was kind of self-sufficient. So it's quite nice, yeah. Also, hello, Bago, welcome. All right, today also, I want to work on my characters, not necessarily the comic. I've been working on the comic for Accountability April, and it's been fun and whatnot, but yeah, I I don't feel like working on it today. I'll see. I might work on it if I feel like it, but this is the last day of Accountability April. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, what's Accountability April is I did a Discord challenge, well, with Discord, where we would draw every day for April and we would keep each other accountable. So it's been great. I got to draw a lot of stuff. This was from yesterday. Let me show you. This is from yesterday. For accountability. Yes, my accountability April is just straight up BL. I have nothing to say, bro. And I'm working on a new episode currently for my comic as well. And it's in the coloring phase. That's why I'm a bit like, I don't want to work on it. I hate coloring so much, but everything looks really good so far. Like I'm not usually good at like coloring per se, but I'm making it work, you know, I'm making it work. So this is what I've been doing for the whole of April. I posted like I think 2 episodes. I mean, this will be the 2nd episode, and I even did a little vampire night type shit inspired by Boya's brain rot as well. So yeah, it's been chill. And the others are also doing Accountability April, which is fun. Sometimes it's like you want to do these things, but you don't want to do it alone, you know? So it's nice that I get to do it with other people. But yeah, I'll talk a bit more about Accountability April later. when other people have joined. But however, what spring kind of hit a while ago for me. The flowers are so pretty, but the pollen is killing me. Also, hi Chainsaw, welcome to the stream. Yeah, every time I look up to the sky in spring, I see a ton of pollen just flying, you know. It's like a never-ending pollen fest. It's kind of insane. I think this is my first spring, my first 4 season, really. And I've only lived in Malaysia, and Malaysia is just summer all year round. So it's nice to experience these worldly shit, you know. Oh, I didn't get to do accountability April. Yeah, it was on Discord. It was even on announcement, so if you check out announcement, you would know. Also, hi Smile, welcome to the stream. Can you draw Anya from Spy X Family? For drawing requests, because I get a lot of these on chat. Unfortunately, I'm only doing super chat draw requests from now on. My bad. It's just I'm working on my comic, and yeah, if you would like a request drawing for yourself or a friend, feel free to super chat me. Any amount is good, just to show your support. But otherwise, welcome to the stream. And yeah, today, before the stream, I was a bit brain rot. I was like thinking, what am I gonna work on, right? And then I decided I drew 5 kissing poses, went on Pinterest, just looked up kissing poses because I saw Boya doing a kissing pose yesterday, and I was like thinking, damn, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've last done a kissing pose. Yeah, it's like last year type shit. So I was like thinking, okay, do I want to do some kissing poses? Maybe. I did like 5 poses, and I'm like, I can just do all of them. Like I have nothing to lose. So yeah, this is probably what I'm gonna do today, is to explore kissing poses anatomy. Hell yeah. Saw it in announcement, but it was too late to join. I saw it on the 28th. Yeah, that's too late. When it's gay, it's well on its way. Hey man, when I say I'm gonna do something, I will do it, okay? That's the thing about me. I don't go back on my words when I've decided I want to do something. So after seeing what Boya did yesterday, I was like, let's also draw some kissing. It's when it's gay, everybody. Going through my smut for reference, I guess I used to have well, embarrassing to admit, but yeah, I guess I used to have, well, you know, a smut folder. I don't know if you guys have it as well. It could just be me. It's not something to be proud of, but yeah. I haven't been on my folder for a long ass time, okay? And the reasoning is pretty much I can find the reference I like these days on Google and Pinterest like with no problem. So yeah, I don't even fucking bother anymore going through my folders of like tutorials, references. I don't know if it's just me, probably you guys too, right? Didn't know how much I like yaoi. Yeah, I kind of kept it low key because, well, it's not something to be proud of. I mean, not like that. I wouldn't say that it's not something to be proud of. I think it's just something that is, at the end of the day, kind of like an interest, right? It's one of those interests, like furry interest type shit, where it's not a popular interest, and you may or may not be bullied for your interest. So I don't like to show that side of my interests. But you know what? I'm almost 30, and life is short, and I think as a kid I always wanted to make some BL comic, whatever, right? And I might as well start now because why not, right? Get it right when it's gay. Autocorrect hates it. Yeah. Autocorrect homophobic. Pinterest is my drawing savior, art savior. Yeah, I just looked up Pinterest. Like, I will say this though. There is a very limited perspective view for kissing. That probably meant nothing to you guys, but what I was trying to say is you can only draw so many perspectives of kissing poses that make sense, you know? Like manga wise, comic wise, art wise. So, this is why I could only come up with the 5 most popular kissing poses that I'm seeing on like Pinterest. I went through like, you know, I just kept scrolling for kissing poses and I came down to 5 popular kissing poses. And yeah, I think I'm gonna draw them. I don't see why not. Yeah, looks fun. Some of them, I think there's only like one rough one and 2 cute kissing one. But actually, I found a couple of poses that are quite similar. I don't know. They seem a bit similar. So maybe it will be down to 4 at the end. But yeah, otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do. I think if I'm bored later, I'll go back to working on my comic. I don't see why not. It's just yeah. Angles, yeah, perspective, angles, kissing angles. What about you guys? How many kissing have you done in art? Like how many have you ever drawn anyone kissing? I saw a meme where holding hands makes someone blush more than drawing them doing the 18 stuff, which is weirdly true, weirdly accurate. Weirdly. But yeah, I wasn't going to like do any of these things, but then I saw how much fun Boya was having. I was like, "Aw, look at Boya having so much fun with her little vampire knight BL brain rot," and I was like, "I want to have fun too," and that's why here we are. So here we are. I have a couple of things to update real quick. First of all, I'm going away tomorrow, and I will be back by Sunday, so I won't be missing Art Jam or anything. But I'm going away tomorrow. I'm going to a city in Germany called Bremen. For those of you who don't know what Bremen is, I have no idea either. We're going to Bremen, me and Tahir, because Tahir's brother stays in Bremen. So we're gonna go, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna meet his brother, we're gonna have fun, and yeah, just get to know Bremen real quick. I mean, let me just Google Bremen and let's see what shows up. Like, I for real have no idea what's in Bremen, you know. I didn't even plan for the trip because I felt his brother will probably bring us there. Oh, actually, it looks pretty good. I saw the river. Let me show you guys. So, what's in Bremen? I mean, it's north of Germany, quite north. And if his brother, I mean, stays in Bremenhaven, which is a port city. But here you go. This is the first picture that came out. Bremen. I know nothing about it. Nothing, absolutely nothing at all. So I will be going there blind. But the buildings look great though, right? Like looks very like culture, historical. It's got looks like got little nice little houses too. Look at this one. Damn. This is like Amsterdam type shit, bruh. It's cool. It's cool. But otherwise, that's it. That's pretty much it. I'll make a video and shit about it. I haven't even. So I went to Berlin last 2 weeks, basically the start of the month for my birthday. And I haven't even edited the videos for it. Like I had like a whole fucking backlog of videos to be edited for shorts and whatnot for TikTok and shorts, but I haven't got around editing because God, editing I kind of yeah. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to editing. Also, hi Owen, welcome to the stream. How's my day? I'm doing great. Having a good day. Have you had surgery on your nose? I cannot say your name. Welcome to the stream. No. All natural, baby. This is I guess the Asian nose? I don't know. There's only so many ways to draw kissy faces. Damn, Bremen looks pretty. Yeah, Bremen is quite far from where you are, I suppose. It's like at the total north. Probably more nearer to Berlin, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'll be taking the train, the high-speed train, as usual, and oh, I have to get up so early tomorrow. My train is at 7:50, which is about 8 a.m. So I need to be at the Hauptbahnhof before that. And yeah, crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight, but I guess I'll try. But after that, it's like a 3 hours trip for me because it's the ice. But yeah, that's the life update. Is that we're going places in Germany, guys. We're going places. I'm also I don't know. Nico, are you okay with me telling them about Dokomi expo? I'm gonna try to get your consent first. I don't have to talk about it at all. Let me know. Sure, go ahead. You can talk about Dokomi. Hell yeah. So, also something very exciting coming soon is in June, there will be an anime manga exhibition festival. I mean, there is Japan festival, a Japanese festival for like, it's kind of like a summer Japanese festival going on in Dusseldorf in, I think, June, end of June. I forgot. But anyway, in May, there will be an anime manga convention in Dusseldorf, which is near my city. And I'm gonna meet Nico for the first time. It's gonna be lit. It's so exciting. I don't think, I'm gonna be fucking honest, I never met anyone off like YouTube, Discord ever. Okay, no, that's not true. The first person I ever met off Discord and YouTube was Noi. Noi is from Malaysia. Noi is really, really cool. If you guys don't know who Noi is, Noi has a rat profile picture on Discord. I met Noi for the first time at an art convention in Malaysia. So kind of like it was like a super cute little fan meetup type shit. But Nico is the first person I met in Germany that is from Discord online and YouTube and whatnot. So it's very exciting. I'm gonna meet Nico in June for the anime convention. To be honest, Nico, I shot my message. I bought the ticket for Dokomi, and then I shot my message to 2 people. And then I was like thinking, let's see who replies and who wants to go, because I don't mind going by myself, but I just wanted to shoot my chances. And oh my god, I was not thinking you would want to go because you're all the way so far in another city. And I was thinking you probably don't want to come all the way here. But it's cool because fucking surprised me would be like, I got the ticket. I got it. And I was like, yo, you did not. But it's cool. It's gonna be Nico's first long distance train travel. Best of luck to you. I hope you don't get lost, but otherwise I don't think you will. If you take like the train directly, if you're doing transfers, just follow what the app says and you'll be good. But yeah, it's so exciting. That's about it. That's many nice things to look forward to in summer. It's getting hot now. I feel like we really need to get an air conditioner in this house soon. Like, even if it's a portable standing fan or whatever, because it gets stuffy in the house. And it's getting brighter outside. The days are longer. It's sunny and summer. There seems like a lot of festivals, a lot of these Japanese festivals near Dusseldorf. So I'll be going there a lot. And yeah, it's quite exciting. It's quite exciting. That's life right now for me. But let me read chat real quick. I missed a lot. Maybe you can nap on the train. That's the plan. I'm gonna nap on the train for sure. Also, hi Giselle. Welcome. Cash? How? Also, hi Marco. Welcome. Just woke up from a nap. Welcome back to the world, boy. AnimeCon, Nico, you better judge using German when you meet up. What? Can I speak German now? Aber ich bin müde. Ich kann's nicht sprechen. Ich spreche nicht Deutsch. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You guys don't get it. And that's the thing. Why do people ask people to say or do something that they don't know? Like, they have no knowledge for. Like, you don't even know if I'm lying. Only Nico knows if I'm lying, My boss keeps bothering me to take a real vacation, so the Dokomi invite was perfect. That's great, that's great. I'm glad it worked out. What's Dokomi? Dokomi is just the name of the event. It's the name of the anime manga convention that's about to happen in Dusseldorf. And the only reason, by the way, I thought, okay, I know a lot of you guys don't believe in horoscopes, you guys don't believe in luck, you guys don't believe in signs, but that day was a sign. Let me get a little bit insane for a bit. So I woke up that morning, okay? I scrolled Instagram for whatever reason. I was on my comic account, which is usually not true. I'm always on my personal account. And I was on my comic account that day. And the first post that I saw was Fishball from Webtoon announcing that she is going to Dokomi in Dusseldorf she's gonna fucking booth there. And I thought to myself, I just woke up, okay? I was like still in between realms. And I was like thinking, no way. The first post that I see from her is that her as a Malaysian coming all the way to Germany just to booth at an anime convention. And I was like, that is the sign, guys. That is the sign for me to buy the ticket. So I went to stalk the full website, went and look at the dates. And unfortunately, they had weekend dates, but it was sold out and only Friday tickets were available. So I bought the Friday tickets. Super fucking expensive, by the way. I think I paid 40 euros for the ticket and it was a crack. But I thought, you know what? If Fishball is there, it's a sign I gotta go. Like, come on. I met Fishball 3 times at this point. I first met Fishball at another art convention in Malaysia. And then Fishbowl came to my art school to do a little seminar. And then I finally met Fishbowl again at another art convention before I left Malaysia. So, least to say, I'm kind of a Fishbowl fan. So, I was very excited to see that she's coming all the way to Germany. And she probably doesn't know me, she doesn't remember me, but you know, I think I would just like to tell her, by the way, I've met you since Malaysia, still been a long fan, and I'm so happy you're here in Germany. It's like something familiar. So it's great. It's great. For real. And then I decided to try inviting Nico and her friend. The other friend said 40 euro is too much for the convention, and I agreed. I was like, yeah, I think I probably wouldn't have gone if Fishbowl wasn't going, because I know it's just gonna be like cosplay and artist alley type stuff. But let's see, right? Let's see what the German artists have to offer. Let's see. I'm excited to go to the artist alley and see what German artists are into, you know, and maybe buy a couple of stuff. Where's my Venice gay kiss art? I'm working on it, boy, for you. I drew 5 sketch kissing poses. I couldn't decide on any of them, but I'm gonna finish it now. What did you call it? What does that mean? I want to know if you can communicate in German. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are meeting. It must be hard to make friends in a new country. Yeah, I had a friend I met through Bumble. She's Turkish, German, and she's leaving Germany. I just met her like 3 months ago, and then she's leaving to Portugal. She's gonna move there. I'm gonna miss her. Because I actually really like her. I think out of all the friends I've met in Germany, I think I connected to her the most. But she's moving away. But you know what? It's nice. It's nice to see them, you know, happy, do better. But yeah, left me behind. Fishball is in Germany, coming soon in June. She's gonna be there for real. I'm glad I decided to go, right? So worth it. 40 euros? Yeah, it's not worth it. But I'm going for Fishbowl. I'm just gonna say that. Also, hi, Apt. Welcome to the stream. Have you been to Otaku Fest? Tickets are probably around 5 USD per day, man. 40 years, for real. Hello, someone told me. Oh, damn. What the fuck is that comment? But, thanks. I went to Otaku Fest like 4 years in a row. That's cool. That's cool. In Philippines, right? That sounds so cheap to me. They charge out the booty for a ticket to anything in the US. I'm sure. But I like the US because there's so many types of convention. Like I would just go to conventions in the US, you know. Like shit, bro. They have like conventions for gun. They have conventions for, well, the NSFW stuff. They have furry conventions. There's so many conventions, bro. But not as expensive as 40 years. I joined last year at Taco Fest. I think it's only expensive because it's Germany. Probably they don't hold these kinds of events. And it's only like once a year thing. So they're like upscaling the charge. I don't know. Just speculation. All right, I'm gonna work on my shit for Boya. Boya, I'm really glad you joined Accountability April to walk, but somehow made more art rather than walking. I don't know what you're on these days. I think it's because you're walking a lot, so you have like a lot of brain rot and energy to draw. But it's been inspiring to see you brain rot on Vampire Night. It's such a dead fandom, but Maybe you can single-handedly revive them. Who knows, right? But it's been a pleasure. I always get I'm always like, oh my god, what did Boya post this time? And I would get inspired, like the one yesterday. I was like, I saw you drew the kissing, and then I was like, damn, it's been a long ass time since I drew kissing as well. How dare me? I gotta show up now. I gotta show up now. I want to show you guys Boya's art real quick. Also, actually, I want to show you guys everyone's accountability type art. I'll just go with the recent one because there's too many to show. But this is Jess's panel from yesterday. We are meeting a new character. It's very exciting. Jess, super talented, super good at what she does. And well, we got Telt reading Jess's comic. Pretty cool. And then we got Maddie trying to draw Regan from Mob Psycho. I think she actually did a great job. It's just, I think she struggled with finding a reference for how to draw a suit, but I would suggest her to start looking for references for students. And then we got Nico with a cute little doggo and cat art. Like, how is this not just screaming fua fua, right? And then we got Boya with Boya's usual. Hey, yo, stop turning. God, I have to lock the rotation. And then we got Boya with, as per Boya brain rot, VK brain rot, beautiful. Just barely touching the lips, beautiful. But yeah, who else? Come on, there's gotta be. Oh my god, Della. Oh my god, has Della not improved? I feel like she is running for best art improved this year for real. Like, I don't know what she did. I don't know if it's because she's drawing every day, but she improved so much. And yeah, this is Chainsaws. We were twinning, me and Chainsaw. So I posted this first, right? I posted my little BL thing first, right? He's like saying, listen you. And then he comes back and say, no, you listen. And then Chainsaw is like, lol, I got a panel just like that. We were twinning for real, bruh. And then Boya came with that drawing as well. It was truly Wednesday for us. Wednesday came early for us for real. And then we got Goff working on Goff's sketch, working on his little sketch. It's not done, but I mean, let me see a more completed art from Goff. I know that he was kind of doing like these big titty girls, but I don't think he ever finished it. You know, I don't think he ever finished it. But yeah. Otherwise, people had other types of accountabilities, like they wanted to walk every day, read every day. They wanted to make pixel art every day. And yeah, it was so nice to just see everybody draw and stuff, you know. Good to see everybody showing up to do the challenge. Damn, I cannot find a more completed art for Goff. It's not giving on Discord. Yeah, it's too much loadout. It's okay. But just know we had fun. Also, hi Ada. Welcome to the stream. Are you gonna sell? No, we're not boofing. We're going there we're gonna go just look. CC look by. We're not We're not selling. But maybe we should. I don't know. I feel like Nico and my art is a bit different, right? I think if I were to booth, I would just sell my comics and maybe like a couple of illustrations on the side. I wouldn't be doing like extensive merch where it's like keychains, pins, whatever. Probably not. I think Nico has a better chance of doing all of those. For me, I would just like to booth to promote my comic, pretty much. There was a Miku convention in Munich or something, and I missed it because I wasn't due to come. Oh shit, you missed the Miku convention. I like going to art and craft show. It's different word for convention, but pretty much. That's nice, that's nice. I better see them smooching. Nah, we ain't selling it. Touching grass helps. Pretty much reviving a ghost town. For real, you're reviving a whole kingdom. Okay. Maybe someday you guys can share a booth. Maybe, yeah. That would be fun. I have no local art friends to do stuff like that. Oh my god. Me too. I mean, I did, but then we didn't get accepted. I'm so sad. So sad thinking back. Fandom necromancer. Happy Della is drawing Ikemen now. You inspired Della for real. Also, hi Future, welcome to the stream. Handsome art from Della for real. You've collected convert to your cult, right? Tweeting gross. We are tweeting though. We are tweeting though. Character Golf is working on is so cute, right? It's great, y'all. It's been real, it's been fun. I had fun looking at everyone's art, but today is the last day and I will no longer be reminding everyone to keep doing it after today. You guys can still post whenever you like. Don't let this event stop you. Like I said, I did accountability April because it takes 30 days to be able to have it. Even though it wasn't 30 days, it was like 21 days because we started late. I'm gonna try to do this shit again in August. We're gonna call it August accountability. It's gonna be lit, okay? So if you guys were having fun with this, we're gonna do it again in August, and you guys can have a new accountability from then. It's lit. All right. But yeah, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. This is an ongoing problem that I have with these streams. But the algorithm tells me you guys don't care about what I'm drawing and more so you guys want the facial interaction. So this has been pretty much it. I go where the algorithm takes me. Right. Okay. Might have to lock in for a little bit. I should have like a little signal thing when I'm locking in. Means I can't read chat for a bit. Because I'm concentrating. Alright, but otherwise, this is the first kissing that I see a lot on Pinterest, okay? This one's a bit more vanilla. We will go less vanilla the more I draw. This is just like a little like I don't want to be kissed type scenario, you know. Just on the cheeks, very cute, very just fluffy. I That's the first one. Now, draw the second one. Also, let me read chat before I move on. I hope we didn't weird you are. I love the thirsty art. You be you, boy. I make romance comic. I don't judge. True. Gotta miss accountability challenge, then expect it to be successful. But here we are, right? Yeah, we're gonna do it again in August. So look forward. Also, hi, Captain Shotgun. She upgraded from a PNG to Flesh. Hope everyone is having a good week so far. I remember you. Welcome to the stream. For real, right? We came so far. Yeah. I hope the Flesh streams are more engaging as well. Because one thing about the PNG VTuber type stream back then was just can't really interact with you guys as much, even though you guys can see fully what I'm drawing, right? But this works out too. I can show you guys what I'm drawing at the same time. It's lit, y'all. It's lit. Now I'm gonna move on to the more juicier type lips. It's type kiss. Lips, kiss. Same shit, but yeah. God, why did I say lips? I think because I was drawing the lips and then my brain just be like, lips. But yeah. I won't say that I'm the best at drawing kissing scenes, but I know a thing or two. Like, to put it in the simplest way of explanation, I read a lot on like this type of shit, and I kind of know what I want to see, you know. But sometimes just because you read a lot doesn't mean you're good at it. So it depends. It depends. Yo, let's fucking go. That was perfect. That was perfect. Love it. Love it when my side view drawing is perfect.
What are you all drawing today? I know some of you are at work, so you're not drawing. But what are you guys gonna draw for the last day of accountability, April? You know, that's what I'm interested in. I know some of you are probably also just gonna work on your comics, and that's fine. The point is to draw every day, and you guys did it. I mean, we had a few, well, sadly, there were a few people that they could have made it towards the end of the month, like no problem, but well, due to circumstances, they couldn't continue. Mainly, RIP the pixel artists. We have two pixel artists on the challenge, but they both kind of sort of dropped out. I even got a little mini pixel art avatar, but that was it, you know. And then Elias dropped out, sort of, but he had, I think, a medical condition. Uh, so it's understandable. Who else? Let me see who else was on that challenge. But otherwise, you know, some of you missed like one day or two, which is totally fine. But yeah, otherwise, I think everyone kind of did it, you know. Chainsaw, though, did you post every day? I feel like towards the end of the accountability, you sort of got a little quiet, but maybe because you don't post it on Discord anymore. But yeah, otherwise, I pretty much see everyone posting every day, besides the pixel artist and Elias. So good job, everybody. Good job. Very nice. Don't know if I call it a flesh stream. It's a very nice setup, though. I like it. Thank you. I've been screaming if my family would go through my sketch and see my BL art. I'm glad I'm living alone now. Me too, boy. You guys remember BL Ant? I really didn't want it to have that conversation with BL Ant. The street setup reminds me of sitting with your friend in art school in school. What? That's cute. Yeah, I'm very happy with my little setup. I actually did more changes to my setup now because I have a TV cabinet now, so I had to change a lot of things. But yeah, I guess show you guys. I can't drop my mic though. I dropped my mic again. There is no end to this. I will just keep crying. Oh, but yeah, this is my setup. Got some photos there, get printed out. Also, oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the super. Again, I appreciate it. But yeah, got my little plan and some art that I got from Malaysia. Very, very cool artists. Love them. But yeah, I have this little ambient like thing going on to give me some colors. But my PC, very nice. And yeah, that's also my new TV cabinet came. This is my TV cabinet. It's very pretty, very nice. Quite expensive, but me and Tahir, we sort of made it work. Oh my god, Jess and Boya now have membership. Congrats, guys, congrats. But yeah, and well, it's my couch, and I got a little side table for my couch today. Well, it came yesterday. But yeah, it's a really, really nice, cozy little place. Now that's Tahir's corner. We we don't like to touch Tahir's corner because Tahir's corner will always be messy. It's not always gonna be aesthetic like yuuning's corner. Okay, yuuning's corner is always cute and nice and pretty, but Tahir's corner, nah, man, fuck that shit, bro. I don't ever want to go there. That's his little doom corner, okay? I don't ever go there. But yeah. I can't even show you his table because it's so messy. There's like tissues, there's like a mug, there's like plates, dirty plates and mugs, and he's not gonna be happy if I showed you as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much Germany house for me. It's pretty lit. I'm quite happy with how everything looks now. I'm thinking of getting more decorations to come. Like I want to get more like posters. You know how those Pinterest girlies do it. So I'm looking forward to it. And well, super chat will be going into decorations. Thank you again. Very happy that Jess, Boya, and the rest of you guys got membership this time. The unsigned Booba will always live on yuuning in our dreams and nightmare. I agree. I agree. I don't know why I decided to give my avatar like these like huge ass boobies because I thought like what are people clicking for these days, right? I think back then I was like thinking I want to be funny. What do people like to click for? Booby streamers, right? So I decided to give my avatar giant boobs. I was even planning on rigging it like for a 3D like live 2D type shit. But I didn't know how to rig and I'm too lazy to get someone to do it. But yeah, that was the plan for the VTuber shit. Didn't work out, so it's okay. Also, hi Vina, show the drawing. Here you go. We're drawing some kissing practices. So yeah, it's lit. I'm looking forward to finishing it. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting for so many years too. I cannot get to, well, this point of my life, well, of course without Tahir, but also without everybody's support as well, you know. How can you keep, you know, I always have this little thing I keep thinking about, like how can I keep doing YouTube after all this time? You know, some people will quit because there is no monetary gain. Like there is some sort of monetary gain, but there is no big monetary gain. So I asked myself, and people ask me all the time, like, how are you still doing YouTube all this time? And to be honest, I think I have a new video coming out explaining why, but not necessarily YouTube. Just how can I be making art all this time? And yeah, I have a new video coming out, but spoiler is, well, as a kid, that is the opening for my video as well, by the way. I think as a kid, I really wanted friends. It's just a little childhood inner me type healing video session where I just I had to write the video script first. So I had to confront myself, like, why are you still doing this? Why do you even bother doing it? And I think I just came down to the conclusion that I really wanted friends, really wanted art friends, because these are the things that make me happy. And I asked Tahir, I'm about to ask you guys now too. 3 things, you can only choose 2. So this is the question. What would you choose? Which 2 would you choose out of the 3? A career that is meaningful, aligns with your morals and values. A career that builds meaningful relationships, or a career that gives you big monetary gains, big money. Okay, which 3 would you choose? You guys can choose first, and I'll give you guys my answer later. Let me read chat while you guys choose. My family would disown me if they saw my BLR. For real, we truly living the dream. I saw my mother watch the BL series on Netflix before she seemed entertained. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think my mom, I've never confronted my mom about the whole BL thing, but I think my mom she mentions casually, right? Like my hairdresser, he's like gay or something. Like she doesn't want to admit. My mom's Christian, by the way. My mom doesn't want to admit that what the meaning of being gay is, but she would just be like, "Oh, I think my hairdresser is definitely gay," but she doesn't want to admit what kind of gay he is, right? Like not acknowledging the NSFW part of being gay. And then recently, she found out one of her friends' son is gay, and then she's like, "Yo, I think he's gay." You know, she would like come to me in these conversations randomly. Like we would talk about our day, we would catch up, and then she would be like, "I think my friend's son is gay. Like I see him, I go to their house, I visit my friend's house, and I would see him like pictures of like with other guys, and I'm like, whoa, mom, TMI. I don't even know who this guy is." But yeah. Old people who boomers who are not truly wanting to admit the whole gay thing is also I find it super funny, you know. Walking home now, daydreaming about drawing concept art. Hey, congrats on finally finishing the day. I'll draw on my lunch break by DK what I'm going to draw. It gotta be your comic, just not for accountability, April, but I'm gonna try practice drawing women. That's great. I love drawing women. I can't believe I posted every day so far, right? I think I see a lot of likes on your posts these days. I think it's doing good for your account if you are active. Still got to see their art challenge. True. I just finished an episode. I don't want to start a new one yet. Yeah, I think you should do something else for real. Draw fan art or whatever. Tyre was doing good with the pixel art. Yeah, and then he just let go. I'll post my challenge for a few days in a bit. That's great. Don't post on Discord, but I be posting. That's great. BLN. I'm new. I just signed out. I already like it. Thank you, Vinny. I hope you enjoy the stream. But yeah. Your room is so cute, just like you. Thank you, B. It's not my room. It's a living room. We enjoy we this apartment. We don't have our own rooms. Me and Tahir share a bedroom. That's it. We are in the living room and we work in the living room. New plant? Damn, other plants died. Nah, I have like 6 plants now, bruh. Shit, so many chat. True, Jess is green now. Which tablet? iPad? iPad Pro 11. Aladdin carpet? Nah, it's from IKEA. Ooh, it's from IKEA, but it's cool. I like it. Every good artist has to have a messy corner. He is a very good artist. He's a very good pixel artist, but he just doesn't draw daily. Your apartment is looking cozy, right? We're trying to go for a boho aesthetic. I don't know if you guys know what boho is. I've shown you guys before, but yeah, we're trying to go for a boho aesthetic. Lots of green, lots of wood type shit. Posters are good for filling up the space, right? I'm missing a big poster in front of me. We'll see. I'm from Brazil. I don't understand. That's okay. You speak good English so far. I remember them. They were like 2 hanging water balloons, right? Unsigned. That was meant to be unrigged. Yeah, I didn't get it as well. But thank you for for correcting yourself because you like money. I do. Can we draw a panda wearing a skirt? You mean a panda? Listen, guys, you want me to draw you something? It's gotta be super chat only. My bad. I get too many requests. I can only focus on my comic for now. I have an artist friend, but we have different art styles and niche. It tends to be like that. How many we got to choose? 2? Only 2. Hi Panguri, welcome to the stream. Hello. My mother does that too, and sometimes she's right. I'm from Malaysia, but I'm in Germany. Yeah, welcome. Wait, you guys chase off from Discord. Wait, you guys didn't answer my question. What would you guys choose out of the 3? Okay, I'll go first. It's probably too vulnerable for you guys to admit. I'll go first. I chose a meaningful career that aligns with my morals and values, and I chose a career that I can build meaningful relationships. So basically, what the fuck I'm doing now. Not necessarily I make a lot of money, right? But these things matter to me in the grand scheme of things. And I asked Tahir the same question, and Tahir said he wanted big monetary gain and building meaningful relationships. So I said, "Yeah, you're not willing to take up meaningful value career," and he's like, "No, he can he can easily use whatever monetary gain he has to start side stuff and stuff like that." And yeah, he prefers to just churn out projects as quick as he can for that monetary gain, which is understandable, you know. So yeah, priorities, right? Priorities. Bro, I answered the first option, meaningful career. I see. What's the question? Ah. Career or career. They're both, it is a career question. It's just what kind of circumstances would you choose? I think 1 and 3, I can make relationships work outside of work. Damn, that is different. That's definitely different. I chose 2 as well as my second option. I see. So chainsaw aligns with me, where not necessarily monetary gain, but meaningful job, meaningful relationships. In fact, I would prefer it if no one talks to me at work. Okay. Jess is the only one that I know now that that doesn't choose meaningful relationships. That's interesting though. I would choose monetary gain, but I would give up meaningful relationships, probably. But no, wait, I won't give up meaningful relationship. I would choose monetary gain over uh, moral, a job aligning with my moral and values. I would never give up building relationships because, like I said, I do. I find building relationships meaningful, and it's something I seek in my career. Even though I'm like probably the most fucking introverted person for these type of things, but I would someday like to meet everyone on Discord. You know, this is something I dream about, just meeting everyone, because we talk so much and just stuff like that. So it's nice that I'm about to meet my second Discord person, Miko, and it's nice that I met Noi in Malaysia and whatnot. I would have chosen 3 IDKL to make friends. Yeah, 1 and 3, I don't like mixing work and personal life. Understandable. I would have chosen 3, but I remember I chose art or something that could give me more money, like architecture. Well, you dropped out though, right? You changed. I would say in my experience, if you have a crappy job, good coworkers make it a lot better. But if I have a good job, understandable. I had a crappy job for my first, when I first graduated. I came out. I had my first crappy job, but great coworkers. Like I hang out with my coworkers to play board games a lot, and we have fun to this day. Monetary gain was sufficient. It's not like the best, but it's sufficient. And I was quite happy, but I started to lose meaning in work, and I got more frustrated every day I had to show up to work. because work was not meaningful and I couldn't get out of bed just for money and for friends anymore. So that's why I say meaningful work, like after going through that first job, was something that I chose. But I think it's also just different circumstances, right? Like I'm doing what I'm doing now and I'm hitting my goals. But also Tahir supports me to go through these things. So it's really circumstantial. Also, hi Alex. Hi Dark. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Been a while, everybody. Morally, I would choose 1 and 2, but removing the morals 1 and 3, my parents would be disappointed in me. Though why? Why would your parents be disappointed in you? Because they want you to be moral? What's the point of being moral? No, the whole job morality thing, I think it's just in the long term, you want to find meaning in your life. So Tahir's argument with that part is we want to have these meaningful jobs because we want to leave some sort of legacy, right? And for people to remember us. So he said that in thousands of years we'll be forgotten. So meaningful work and meaningful impact in work means nothing in the grand scheme of things, which I agree. But in the moment, I told him, in the moment that I'm still alive and breathing and have my own thoughts, I would like to work on something that I find meaningful, because in the moment, it is important to be happy in the present. Doesn't matter that you don't make an impact, whatever the fuck, you don't leave a legacy, whatever the fuck, right? That's not something you should even think about, because how can you control the future? But you can control your present. You can sort of control your present. You can do the things you currently want to do and just be happy, right? So that was my argument for that. But yeah. I might trade money for work friends. Good to know. I think I might too. But I know I'll probably regret it. I think I would really, really love to have another work environment like I did in my first job, just because I love physical connections. I don't have that in Germany anymore. In Malaysia, I used to hang out with my friends a lot because we're all artists and we kind of can talk about the same thing. Like we kind of understand each other's values and shit like that. But yeah, in Germany, I have none of that. All the people I've met online so far, they're not really like artists per se. So I guess I have to keep looking. I have to keep looking for like people who align with my like artistic goals and just like people who like art in general. I should go to art community meetups, but I don't, because I don't know. I don't like to go to big group meetups because I don't feel I can meet someone there. I always prefer to go to like small gatherings or meet someone solo. But yeah, we'll see. That's summer. Probably gonna be the summer for me to find art friends and shit. Bruh, if my work friends resign, I might look for another job if there's another opportunity. Just saying, right? This is what I was saying. I was the first to leave my first company, and then everyone started leaving. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because the company wasn't doing well, or I don't know if everyone just saw the bullshit like I did, but I was the first one to leave my company that time. And then slowly, everybody started leaving. Morally, I would choose 1 and 2. Yeah, true. You mentioned, I read this. I have to meet yuuning though if I want to hang with Tahir. Where are you guys from? I'm not German, Bago. I'm Malaysian in Germany. Malaysian, okay? Morals instilled in me during my upbringing. If I can cut people out for money, what else can I cut those people off for as a replacement for money? I see. It's just too materialistic, right? For the money part. She was from Malaysia till she decided to join the Germans. I was told that I'm very selective when it comes to friends at work. I call it introverted. What is that comment? I was What does it mean to be selective? Like, what do you mean when you say selective? Like, selective with like your coworkers, or selective like with the activities you join, or selective like with work and stuff like that? It's okay to be selective. It's okay to have boundaries at work. I think it's very important to have boundaries at work. I set insane boundaries with my supervisor because my supervisor used to manage me back then. And yeah, I set insane boundaries where it's like, you give me the task for the day and I would definitely finish it for you. But if you give me the task last minute, I'm not going to work overtime and shit like that. Like, overtime for me was a no-no. I've done overtime like 5 times throughout the company, and only once was I compensated. So I had to set really, in the first few months when I was working, we had to overtime for a bit, and I was okay with it. But after that, I was like, no more. No more fucking overtime. You're not gonna pay me, I'm not gonna fucking overtime. So it's important to set boundaries and be selective with your work, if that's what you mean. I've been told I'm very selective with friends. I see. That's okay. I'm very picky with my friends too, but isn't that everyone? I think that's kind of normal. Like, the selectiveness comes from, you want to align, right? You want to align your values. I don't spend much time with other people. I just hang out with my circle of friends at work. I think that's kind of like Tahir as well. Tahir doesn't meet anyone outside of work. Right now, he currently only hangs out or is well acquainted with his friends at work. And for me, I do both. I like to hang out with my friends outside of work and hang out with my coworkers as well. And yeah, I don't hang out with everyone in the office. I don't think you can possibly do that as an introvert and whatnot. It wouldn't make sense. But yeah, you have your little cult of friends at work, and you make it work. That's the same for me in high school and college. It's pretty normal, I would think. I thought everybody was doing that. Anyway, here you go. When is gays? My when is gays Adventist? I think I used the word wrong. It's probably not Adventist. How do you call the people that celebrate? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna leave it out just this once. But yeah, this is another one. Another one. We just be drawing them left and right out here today. Also, I updated my portfolio today after a year. So those of you who don't know, I have a portfolio, like illustration portfolio, not necessarily like all the videos I've done and shit like that. My portfolio is on ArtStation. I only post art that is like good for like work stuff and whatnot. But yeah, it's been such a long ass time since I went back to ArtStation. It kind of feels a bit dead, but I know people are still posting there, so I decided to go back and repost it. Let me show you guys my ArtStation real quick. But yeah, Also, hi Electric, welcome to the stream. My friends at work are the cleaning lady and the boss. Those are the only people that my German level can connect to. No, Nico, that sucks. Ah, I don't mind overtime if they pay me. I work from home, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, overtime is fine if they pay as well for me. I only hang out with my animation team. Is it not legal to make people pay overtime and pay them? I think it's just sometimes because for me it was like my first job. I didn't know how to set boundaries yet. And we kind of just let them overtake us like that, take advantage of us like that. It wasn't just me. Everybody was overtiming that day for 4 times. But never again afterwards. You use that, right, Yuuning? Is everyone here an animator? No, I think it's just Chainsaw. My dream is to be one. And Bago. How much do you get paid, really? Not much. Mahira, welcome to the stream. I only know how to tween as a hobby, yeah. Only pro. Cleaning ladies brew me tea and give me snacks every day. I think it's a win. That's great. But yeah, let me show you my art station really quickie. I did a little revamp on my website today, and I finally had it up. So I don't know if you guys are on ArtStation, but yeah, I've had this account for a long ass time, and I don't go on it a lot because it's kind of like a portfolio website. But yeah, these are all the projects or just all the art that is out there for employers to see, like the shit that I can do at least. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, looking pretty nice. Oh my god, this was in fucking college. Yeah, I still have my art from college. What are you gonna fucking do about it? I mean, right? And this one too, also from college. Just to show you that I can do realism if it comes down to it. I mean, a lot of these works don't reflect me anymore, but they're still nice. Like this was the one I uploaded recently today. It was the one with, oh my god, do you guys remember this comic? Oh, another abandoned comic. But yeah, this is an abandoned comic where the OGs were here. They've seen it, but this is my... the title of the comic was going to be called Foxhound, by the way. Spoilers. But yeah. And then I had this character design. Y'all remember them? Y'all remember them? Oh my god. Yeah. They were like something I decided to upload today. But oh my god, this was the dad. This is the dad. But yeah, I decided to come back and upload them. I'm gonna do... I think once I sort of start the comic for the Lauren and Theo comic, I will update my portfolio again with character designs and visual developments of them. But yeah, I also did like their arcane one. Yeah. Wait, I remember those. Yeah, you do. All my freaking abandoned comics. I mean, the OGs will remember this one. Oh my god. I was in the phase, y'all, with this one. I was like, let me make a witch comic. And then nothing, absolutely nothing came out of it. Absolutely nothing. I even did like a whole witch school floor plan, and yeah. All my abandoned projects. But it's okay. At least they are somewhat portfolio worthy, I guess. It is what it is. Oh. Your college art looks good. Yeah, but it's college art for a reason. Like, I don't do those kinds of art anymore. I keep it up there too. Yeah, it just doesn't reflect. It doesn't really reflect my art anymore. The abandoned comic drawings, for real. We've witnessed them. Oh, RIP Foxhound. The tree looks so pretty. Yeah, I used to be a try hard. I used to be a try hard, y'all. That and the witch comic. Wow, I remember those. uh, it is what it is, right? We're still waiting on that comic that's never coming out. Yeah. I should probably work on my comic, not be drawing kissing poses. Yeah. I'm starting to feel like guilty from dilly-dallying. I think I'm ready to move on and go draw my comic. But let me just finish this one real quick just for you guys. Hehe. Just for you guys. Okay, Genshin. God, their English dub is so weird. Cause I play the game on Chinese. That was weird. That wasn't me, guys. I swear. Alright. I think I'm done. Well, fuck this shit. I learned nothing. Nah, I did. I learned how to do a better. Like, I have references now, at least for kissing poses. But still, sort of felt like, whatever the fuck was this for, you know? Anyway, here you guys go. Kissing from different ways of kissing. How about that? This is the more sultry one. This is the more cute one. And this is the more direct one. There you go. All the kissing poses. Now I have to move on with my life. Gotta go back to working on a comic. It's just whenever I look at the colors, I feel disheartened. Like, I don't want to fucking work on the colors. I hate coloring, bruh. But I feel like people want me to color, you know. Like, I feel like the comic would be less successful if it wasn't colored. Whatever that means, okay? It's just my feeling. Well, I'm gonna color. Let me look at chat before I lock in. Oh wow, Nico and Boya could have been co-workers. That's crazy. You guys are from the Philippines though. Damn. You guys even know each other's co-workers. That's cool. That's nice. The kiss, yeah. Also, hi Art. Welcome to the stream. It's a vanilla comic, so we never know. What are you doing? We're drawing. I'm drawing. I don't know what everyone else is drawing. Everyone's just chatting, to be honest. I'm gonna lock in. I'm working on my comic. This is what I have so far. For those of you who just joined, I showed everyone this just now. So I have a little like comic that it's not official yet. You know, like my comic doesn't even have a title. I haven't decided on the title. I was gonna like make fun of my comic and call it BLT, you know, like the fucking sandwich, because it has the word BLs in it, and also because my characters have the capital letter name T and L. So I thought it would be funny to just call the comic BLT. I'm still on the fence about it. I'm still thinking if I want to call it BLT. But so far, yeah, I had a few suggestions, right? Everybody, I asked Discord for some suggestions on what I should name my comic, and there were very interesting suggestions. Someone said Slice of Gay, and I quite like the name because I have a comic called Slice of Roommates, my first comic anyway. But I went and looked at Slice of Gay on Webtoon, and it is for real just furries. Like, I'm not even making it up, bro. Like, I took a screenshot. I was like, why is the Slice of Gay titles search on Webtoon so so weird? Like, it's just straight up furries. Okay, so that's out of the question. I cannot name it Slice of Gays. And then I have another title suggestion from Zach. Said Doom Mates, which, like I said, my first comic is called Slice of Roommates, and I thought Doom Mates would be funny as well. And no one has taken the title yet for whatever reason. It's completely new title. So if you, I mean, I don't see why not. So I'm in between BLT and Doom Mates now. BLT is the title I suggested to myself because if you guys don't know me, is that I really, really, really hate Webtoon's search bar. If you guys ever try to search for a comic there, it is nearly impossible if it's like a popular title. Like, it has a really, really bad filtering result, especially for the canvas section, not the originals. So I have this hatred for the search title. And since my comic is sort of, well, BL, I figured, fuck it, I'm just gonna pick the title that will instantly give me the search results to my comic that is relevant to the comic and the genre. That's why I chose BLT. Literally no other reason other than my hate towards Webtoon. So that's it. I might go for BLT if I cannot find a better suggestion. It's a really 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 stupid title, but on God, I hate naming comics anyway. I do not care. I have nothing to lose. I. NPCs done. The characters used to have like their own little flesh colors and shit like that. But I'm a bit too lazy, bro. I'm probably the laziest comic artist out there. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, bro. But hey, how can you be lazy but still get 3 comics done? I'm just saying, bro. Maybe laziness is the way to go. Most of you might disagree, but it's okay. Let me look at chat real quick. Holy shit, Naruto joined. Damn, welcome. Working on my fan comic, nice. Sad boy Theo looking good, thank you. Slice of gay? I wish. Also, hi Andrew, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm taken, guys. Put a ring on it for real. Best title is Slice of Gay? Ah, guys, I wish. It's just so weird, the search results. Title the roommates? I can't. They're not roommates. Just name it gay. Also, hi Adam. Welcome to the stream. If you've been easier to name it if you know what it's about. That's the thing. I don't even know what it's about. Okay. How about this? Let me give you a bit of a synopsis on what I have so far. This comic started out as cashier. It's about a cashier boy and someone who goes to college, right? And this cashier guy judges this college guy's what he buys for groceries. It started as a comic like that, and then I figured I really don't want to do backgrounds for a grocery store. Fuck that shit. And it became a comic about high school reunion where they met in high school and whatever happened, they split and then they met each other again in college as as like him working at a cashier job and him randomly bumping into him one day. And then the comic became about hustling, where cashier guy is a businessman and emo guy is a software guy but can fix like laptops and stuff. So it was gonna be about running a business where he fixes other people's laptops and he runs the business side of it. It was a really good idea back then. But then I figured, nah, I don't want it anymore. The mechanism of the story is too complicated because I know nothing about fixing laptops. Even though I can consult Tahir, I still know nothing. Like, it's hard to intertwine their relationship because it was strictly professional at one point. It was hard to intertwine the romanticness of the relationship. So I gave up. And now I've come to the final, I think maybe the final conclusion, where it's you meet them starting in high school, how they met each other, how they got together, and then the eventual split is still gonna happen. And I'm gonna show the college side of them, where there are now adults. Someone works at the dead-end job and someone is flourishing in their studies but is practically depressed. So there we go. This is what we've arrived at with the synopsis. I really went through a whole lot of bullshit with this comic, but I'm so happy that I can at least now decide, alright, let's make this first a high school setup where they go to an all-boys school. I'm gonna have to draw like the school, the dormitories, their friends, blah blah blah, and then the eventual split, and then towards their college adult. So it's kind of like a growing up comic. But also not really. It's mainly just about these two guys, you know, fucking BL. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Yeah, that's why I couldn't even find a fucking title for it. I just called it BLT because fuck this shit. I'm a bit embarrassed right now. I'm a bit embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie. How do you guys come up with the title for your comics? How? Need help. Sometimes I get a title and work from that. Sometimes I get the story concept. Then the title comes later. I see. For writers and artists, does the title come first or the story? Definitely the story for me. The title always comes later for me. I write the concept first, then the title. I really like that streaky thing you got going on in your color thing. Yeah, it's a really nice brush. It's a Procreate default brush actually. For those of you who have Procreate, damn it. The brush is called Gloaming. It's this little chalky brush. It's called Gloaming. I don't know how to make this bigger, but just know it's called Gloaming. It's a Procreate default brush. It's very nice. I use it all the time. It's just the preference. ASMR iPad. You're the laziest one out there, and yet I have comics finished. So I don't know, man. I think it don't matter no more at this point. Also, hi Ayush, welcome to the stream. Wait, what? Also, what's the synopsis? Cashier guy drug dealer, Lauren in business suit, supposedly. Yeah, unique mechanism to make the characters to be in proximity to each other. Yeah, I completed my work and storyboard for Dream Storyboard, which was inspired by Snyder's Nightmare timeline. That's good. Good for you. Maybe something about reconnecting. I thought about it. BLT. We got the T on this BL. For real. Titles are easy. Titles are hard for me. I thought the LNT means Lauren Theo. It is. It is, boya. It's just the BL is funny because it is BL. Making titles is easy. You just gotta form into a ball and cry. Oh, guys. Not helping. The Witch's Stone and the Curse of Bailey Bog is what keeping the characters to proximity in each other. I see. Well, technically mine does too, since one of them is called Lauren and one of them is called Theo, and in BLT, that's where the proximity is. It's kind of like taken from their initials. Or, I guess, I don't know. I guess if we have to look at it that way. But yeah, like I said, the story went through a lot of revamps. It started out as a simple, very, very simple cashier boy judging someone's grocery story. And then it became all about fucking just an all-boys school, fucking dormitories, and splitting and reconnecting again in college. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea, guys. I'm literally speechless at my own. Like, after saying it out, I'm literally speechless at my own transformation. I will say this, though. I will say this. I've never made a comic about high school. I know you find that hard to believe. I know for those of you who know Genshin, I had a BL Genshin comic. I digress. It was in high school, but it was mainly about these fan characters, right? It is a fan art to the game, a fan comic basically. And it was nice. I had fun. But I didn't really have my own characters, and I've always wanted to make a high school comic with my own characters. That's why I wanted to do that witch comic where they were going to a witch school, right? And yeah, there will just be magic and spell casting in school, like Hogwarts and whatnot. It would have been so fun. And then, well, that never came to light because planning for it means years and years of work. So I didn't go for it. But I've always wanted to do a high school. That's why I think my heart always leaned towards this final story cut, which was the high school first and then the college meetup. So I think there will be like a couple of flashbacks here and there, and also a couple of like how they met high school and then what happened to them now college, blah blah blah. So there's gonna be like a timeline switch from then constantly. That is the plan for the story now, right now. I haven't got it all figured out, but just know, well, I pretty much spoiled the story to you guys, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I spoiled you guys about the eventual split and stuff like that, but that's okay. I probably won't work on this comic long enough to get to that point, let's be honest. I'm kind of just having fun now, trying to write as I go. I literally had a script, scrapped it, and now I'm truly writing as I go. Because, yeah, I can't do scripts. I'm not good with scripts. Scripts are good for YouTube videos, but they're not good for long-term comics. I think I lose interest easily. It's hard for me to commit to something long-term. So when you see your whole story planned out for you, I think I get a little bit heebie-jeebies for myself, and that's why I tend to lose focus, and I tend to just be like, I don't really care about this comic anymore, shit like that. I know myself well enough to know that I have a huge commitment issue, and yeah, writing a script after 3 comics of script writing, it won't work out. So it's better if I just work as I go instead of like overthinking everything and whatnot. We're like, if the comic is now doing well, right? I haven't released the comic yet. It's now in its beta phase. I have an alt account aside from my yuuning comics account. It's an art account. I don't talk about it much. I just post whatever I want on there. So I kind of now post this comic on that account, and I treat everyone who reads the comic right now as my beta readers. I see how well it does, you know, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. And then, yeah, if people are still liking it towards me getting to like release date and whatnot, at least I know what to expect, because y'all are my beta readers. That's it. Also, holy shit, why are you spamming, bro? Let me look at chat real quick. Freaks stronger together, boy. Yeah, we're not freaks. Don't acknowledge that side of yourself. Why do you want a big shout out? What do you think is a great idea? I especially made it for my story. Yeah. I hope you have success with it. Chill. You look like my mom. Damn. Hey, oh my god, don't spam. Yeah. Who wouldn't want a big shout out? I mean, if you talk to me, I'll reply to you. We don't have to do like shout outs here. Just talk like a normal person. Like whatever I say, you can either reply. If you have nothing to say, then don't reply and wait until there's something you can reply to. Isn't that just a live stream chat usually? Tahir. Tahir's in the toilet. Also, hi Woody, welcome. Also, hi Electric. You want to see what I draw? Huh. Nothing to see yet. I'm still coloring. I decided not to give the NPCs color because I hate myself. But yeah, this is what we got so far. I'll see. Maybe before releasing, I feel a bit too embarrassed for it, and then I'll give them colors. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. No promises. But I like that people are enjoying the comic so far, even though it's just in beta. Like, I don't know when my plans are for releasing this comic, but I like that it's super low key right now. But once it's donezo, I will be releasing it officially on like Webtoon and like other platforms. Right now, the comic is in its also experimental phase where, like I said, I'm writing as I go, so I'm not necessarily following a script, but I'm kind of doing like this whole character exploration through writing how I feel for that episode. So it's kind of like me journaling through my character comic. It's kind of weird. It's really, really weird to say that, but this is the reality of what I'm doing, you know. I do not know how else to explain it. I'm not gonna lie. What program? Procreate. Calling us beta readers for real. Disrespected. You missed the kiss art. You guys want to see my kiss art? I got called a grandma. That's okay. I'm probably older than most of you guys anyway. NPCs don't need color. I always color them, but I have no idea why I'm torturing myself. Right? Right? You get it, Jess. You fucking get it. I'm telling you. Y'all never worked on a comic before. Y'all never finished a comic before. You don't know the fucking pain of coloring on buildings and NPCs and people just scrolling away after 1 second of looking at the picture. And that was like, what, a week worth of coloring. Like, it's crazy, y'all. This is why it's a love-hate relationship for me and coloring, because I want to show up. I want to show up to the comic. I want to do great things with the comic. But at the same time, it starts to not feel worth it when you're doing this for 100 episodes and people are just scrolling away in 2 seconds. That's it, you know? That's why I'm a bit chill now with my coloring. I'm just be like, NPC fucking black. That's it. Don't fucking care, you know? But back then with roommates, aw. Can I just show you guys roommates again? I know I show you guys roommates every fucking stream, but y'all, I have to talk about this comic. I learned so much from roommates because I learned not to give a fuck anymore with roommates, okay? Because the audience will die if you do not post consistently and if you do not end your comic fast. But yeah, let me show you what kind of thing I want to show you. Like damn, I actually don't know what to show. I want to show a try hard episode, but now that I think about it, is there a try hard episode? Okay, maybe. Come on, there's gotta be something here. I'm not that. Okay, I found a try hard episode. Okay, this was a fucking try hard episode. I had to do an exclusive like party event for a singer in my comic called Rita, and there's like all these DJs and all these like celebrity type people, and I colored the fuck out of them. I don't know how long it took me this comic, I think it took me like, I don't know, a month, but at least to say it was kind of like they're great and whatnot. But yeah, I can't go back to this anymore. I cannot go back to this anymore. Like the most effort I'm willing to put right now with NPC coloring was the one I posted recently. When did I put it? Where did I put it? NPC coloring. This is the most I can do now. And even then, I still hate it. This is how lazy I am, you know. I don't even want to do this NPC coloring for the next episode anymore. Like, fuck this shit, bro. But yeah, like I said, huge try hard back then. But it was my first comic. I think it's important to be a try hard for your first comic, because you need to push your boundary and test your limit. I did another party scene, and yeah, there were a couple of NPCs at the back. I can only show you like the party scenes and whatnot because that's where most of the NPCs are, and you know how everybody has their individual coloring, blah blah blah. But keep in mind though, I had to do this for 100 episodes. This took 5 years of my life, and let's be honest, people be scrolling this shit away in 2 fucking seconds. so I'm no longer a tryhard after this. But it was nice. It was a nice time. Roommates had its nice moments. I enjoyed it as my first comic. It's still my beloved first child to this very day. You know, I can show you guys more coloring after Roommates. I did the Genshin comic. So this was my fucking little Genshin fan comic. I was a huge nerd for Albedo and Xiao and Ether, and you know, the occasional other characters from the game, because it's like whatever, okay. And they would only have like what, 4 to 2 panels per episode, but fucking it got more likes and views than Roommates. Like, this is the power of fan comics, okay? This is the power of fan comics. You post like 2 panels an episode, you get like 165 likes. I shit you not. Fan comics are the way to go, especially if you're doing shipping. And it's crazy, y'all. I can never get behind the science behind BL fan comics. It is truly a cult, and it is truly something you guys have to do. I've done it and I'm good, you know. But yeah, these are like NPCs in the background, and they're supposedly characters from the game as well. But yeah, these backgrounds, by the way, these are not drawn by me. These are taken screenshotted from the game. So I would take a photo of the game, and I would just photo bash it to match my comic. But yeah, some of them don't even fucking have backgrounds, cause like fuck this shit, bro. But yeah, this is my journey. And then finally, the end of my journey, I can finally talk about this. I haven't promoted in a while. The end of my journey was the book I published last year, my Dear Alice book. It's all black and white because I said fuck no to coloring. And it was like my first black and white project. I'm really happy with it. It's not romance BL by any means. It's just a slice of life, and it's PG-13 slice of life comic. A bit of drama, but yeah, it's inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and it's full on black and white, bruh. Dear Alice, available on Amazon. You can purchase. It's lit. I know everything is like fucking mirrored, But yeah,
that's where the journey came to. And now 2025, I realized I try to start a new project every year. Last year, I tried to do Foxhound. The year before Foxhound, I tried to do Vile. And yeah, they didn't come to light, but it was a nice experience always. I think every project I start wholeheartedly. It's just they might not go anywhere, they might not see the light of day, but I always start them wholeheartedly because I truly, truly care about everything I start to the point where I overthink too much about it. And it's a bit bothersome when you start overthinking everything because then you feel you cannot continue because you might fail. You might fail yourself or some bullshit. So that's why with this comic right now, this little fucking BL comic, I'm going super slow with it. Like, I just want to do as much as I can before I fucking lose interest again, as usual. But yeah. After 3 comics, what have I learned after 3 comics? Start slow. I know sometimes we want to rush the process, but yeah, I think my advice for after finishing 3 comics is to just start slow and start it wholeheartedly, even if you might fail, even if it might not see the light of day. Start wholeheartedly and start slow. That's it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. As usual, it's a yap stream always with me. But yeah, I have to head out soon actually. Let me just look at chat real quick. What happened to Dark? You were chill a while ago, right? Uncalled for. Dark went dark for real. NPCs need love too. Show first episode and last episode. Nah. I want to see the progression. Nah. I'll think about it. Any cute chubby girls in a story? I actually don't remember. It's been so long. Probably, but I'm not sure as well. Concert stadium. Oh my god, I did a concert background for roommates as well. I totally forgot. Let me show you my concert background. It was when Ben became one of the band. It was a horrendous episode to work on. But yeah, they went to a concert, Ben and Kyle, and I had to do like a concert episode. But it's nice. I decided to say fuck it and just gave the NPCs one color. But yeah, I had a whole band episode. They were rocking it. They were having fun. And they have their little moments. And then he gets recruited. And still, my favorite female character besides Rita is this girl. But she only appears for like 3 episodes. But yeah. These are the band. Blah, blah, blah. They talk a lot. And yeah. That was one of the episodes. Thank you. Backgrounds is the only thing stopping me from making a real comic for real. But you can definitely get away with making a comic without backgrounds. You can get away with it for sure. I kind of think it might be better to just make the NPCs not colored. It's a quick visual cue to the readers that those characters aren't important. Exactly. That's what I learned as well. It's easier when it's the last thing I have to do for real. Drawing background takes up a huge chunk of my comic time. For real. I can concur. Also, hi, Two Friends Animation. Welcome to the stream. I really love monochrome coloring. Same. I had fun with Dear Alice. I like that I didn't have to overthink on the colors because there are no colors, and I could focus more on the story, and I like that. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. Black and white don't do as well in this
saturated world we live in now where it's all colors, you know. They don't do so well anymore. I thought I was going insane. It's mirrored. Yeah, because I'm on my front camera. How much? What? I forgot I drew Lucky in my sketchbook, but didn't show it on Discord. Oh, you should show me. I would love to see it. We need to make Chains and Boya admin for the YouTube streams. It's okay. I can always ignore. I always have the power to ignore. And I can always block. We don't need mods yet. I think I'll start doing mods when we have like, what, 50 viewers? Hi, Lokish. Welcome to the stream. It's almost done with stream, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna head out soon. Maybe let me just finish one panel. I said I was gonna work on this. I did a couple of kissing and then that was it, bro. But I kind of wanna color a bit more. But feel free to leave first if you have to leave. If it's like you're clocking out and stuff, understand. But I need to go pack later as well. I have to get ready for my trip to Bremen, but otherwise, yeah. Let me just finish this panel. I think my final accountability of the month is my fucking kissing scenes. That's crazy, bro. That's insane, bro. That's crazy. Can't find my layer. Bro, where is my layer? Oh, it's the one that's being selected. The doi. Don't want to give Chainsaw the benefit of the doubt that I struggle to find my layers sometimes. Fuck Chainsaw. I'm gonna merge. Ooh, that was scary. Also, lately, me and Tahir are watching House on Netflix. And Tahir has a medical friend, works in the medical field and whatnot. And he says, his medical friend says he hates House. He hates the show House. And the reasoning being, it's not, a lot of this is like what, played up drama, right? Like in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't happen in real life. Like all the cases that House solves, it wouldn't happen in real life. And what happens is, yeah, I think people who are in the medical field who watch House is like annoyed that people think this is what they do because House is such a popular show, right? But I kind of get House though. It's not a show for medical people. It truly sort of just became a show not focused on medical stuff. I mean, yeah, they work in the hospital, they solve cases. But it's more so like a mystery drama show where they solve cases, just like Sherlock Holmes. So if you guys don't know, House MD is basically straight up Sherlock Holmes on Vicodin and hospital. So it's for the normie people who aren't in the medical field, who enjoy mystery and drama shows. But at the same time, you know, medical students who actually watch it are gonna be like, what the fuck, you know? Which I kind of understand as well. It's kind of like that other show that I watched that wouldn't work in real life. What is it called? Okay, I can't remember. There's this other show that I remember. It's like, oh, his medical friend says a more true to life show would be something like Scrubs. If you guys haven't seen Scrubs, it's comedy drama sitcom, very funny, and not the best ending, but for a sitcom that lasted like 5-6 seasons, it was really nice. I just wouldn't recommend watching the ending, but the first 4 seasons were super great. I love sitcoms. I watch a lot of sitcoms. And Scrubs is probably in my top 5, I would say, in my top 5 sitcoms. So yeah, it's interesting how they all prefer Scrubs rather House MD. So there you go. That's a little factoid of your day. I would nominate myself, but I think I'd ban too many people. Yeah, it's okay. I'll start thinking about mods when I have more viewers. What's your channel based on? Art and comics. Like tips for comics and stuff. Yeah, I'm expecting that smooch art on Discord. Thanks. Thanks for expecting it. Also, hi Noi, welcome. Noi, do you know that Fishball is coming to Germany? That's the only reason me and Nico are going to meet in Germany. It's only because Fishball is coming to Germany. It's crazy how the world just aligned it like that. Yeah, Malaysian, but in Germany now. House MD for real. Do you read manhwa and mangas? Of course. I talk about comics. I'm not telling you it's better for you to not know. It's not lupus. For real. I love Scrubs, right? Scrubs is such a good show too. I finished drawing a character, but I suck at drawing backgrounds. That I can't even draw a big wall. It's okay. You just gotta keep learning, Bago. Good thing I didn't finish the final season of House. Oh, I haven't finished House. I was saying I didn't finish the final season of Scrubs because I couldn't. It was too bad. But the first few seasons were really good. Can you guys give me advice on time management? Ooh, like for your assignments or art? House Friend is the best end game for House. Ooh, no spoilers, please. Nico is Malaysian? Nah, Nico is from Philippines. But Nico is the only other Discord person that I'm going to meet IRL other than you, Noi. So it's very exciting because Nico is in Germany as well. Yeah. I'm really excited to for summer. It seems like a lot is happening for me in summer. Like with the whole convention thing, meeting Nico. It's always nice to meet a fellow artist. I'll let you guys know how it goes after meeting Nico. I'm sure you guys are like like super like nosy about it. But it's not going to happen until June, so I'll let you guys know when it happens. Best tip for time management: decide how much time you need to do to the task and stick to it. Once you learn how long this will take, you get better at it. Ooh. I think my advice for time management would be start a timer for 10 minutes and see what you can do in that 10 minutes. And if you feel like working more after 10 minutes, then keep at it. But just start everything with 10 minutes. Even if you don't feel like drawing that day, just go to your table, start a timer for 10 minutes, and if you're done, you're done. That's it. You leave after 10 minutes. If you're not done, then keep drawing. It's better to show up. I think the number one rule for time management is to show up. And you gotta show up at least. And the time management will come later after you show up. So once you know how much time you can spend on a project, you can then manage your projects based on experience, on how much time you usually work on your projects. I always overslept my mini naps. I said it's a 30-minute nap. I wake up at 10 p.m. Then you need more alarms. I have friends who used to have like 5 alarms because they can't fucking wake up. It's so annoying. But yeah, if your time management is more about not being able to wake up after a nap, The trick is to not get into REM. REM is the state you get into where you start dreaming, where you become like super asleep. So I would say if you pass the 2 hour and a half, 3 hours mark, you're in REM. You don't want to get into REM sleep. The tip to taking a nap is to try to keep it to below 2 hours, maximum 3 hours, not more than 2.5 hours. Even I would say maximum, not more than 2.5 hours. Try to keep it to 2 to 1 hour, even a 30 minutes nap. You're gonna wake up feeling more refreshed than if you take a 2 hours or a 3 hours nap. Naps is just not good for you to enter REM. That's it. That's the trick with naps. I usually do 45 minutes for my naps because it takes me 15 minutes to go to bed to be able to fall asleep and 30 minutes for me to not get into REM. One of the things I was diagnosed with ADHD, so it gets rough trying to start drawing. Yeah, true. 5 to 10 minute nap, more like 5 to 10 hour hibernation. Guys, no long naps. You start wondering who you are. I usually take a 1 hour nap before my stream. Damn, that's nice. I like that I'm your alarm clock. I always sleep way longer than anticipated, so I just never nap now. Yeah, some people just don't. Tahir never naps because I can never get him to wake up. 15 minutes watching ASMR, then 45 minutes actual nap, for real. I need naps because I only get 2 hours of sleep. Why do you only get 2 hours? What is your college doing to you? I started making myself do tasks I don't want to do for 20 minutes. I set a timer, it helps so much. For real, I agree. Yeah, how do you get only 2 hours of sleep and you not want to kill yourself? I can't do that, bro. I'm almost done. Since I decided not to color the NPCs. Maybe I can at least color their uniforms. Just to differentiate their body a little bit. I feel a little bad not coloring the NPCs. Just a little bit. Huh? Oh, found it. Alright. I added colors to their uniforms, I guess. I am truly bored of it. This is why fucking coloring takes 2 to 3 fucking 1 week business days. I might work on it more after the stream, but I really need to get out of my hoodie. It's so hot right now.
Bruh, Germany is hot now. But yeah. Let me just read chat. Because I keep having high standards in my head. I can't achieve in real life, which makes me redo my assignments over and over again, or just beating myself up compared to classmates. My work is so shitty, salary suddenly emo. It's okay, but annoying. I understand because you're from design and whatnot. But yeah, like the advice I think everyone would give you is to not compare yourself. This is what I don't do ever in design, but you can't help it, right? I can't help it, but I think it's good to just focus on yourself, and you push yourself as hard as you can, but you never compare it with other people based on how much you pushed yourself. And sleep is super important. I don't care you have to redo your assignments. You sleep first, and then you decide if you want to redo your assignment. You should get at least like 6 hours of sleep a day, okay? Forget that it's not good enough. If it's not good enough, your lecturer will tell you that it's not good enough. Only if they tell you it's not good enough, you decide to redo it if you want to redo it. But otherwise, don't redo it just because you don't think it's good enough. I used to do that a lot in art college, but sometimes you just worry over nothing, you know? Yeah, you might not have, like, when you show it to your lecturer, you might feel a bit embarrassed for it for the time being, but it's better for them to tell you where you can improve on because that's their job, rather than you figuring out and losing sleep over it because it's not worth it. If you're losing sleep now, you're gonna lose more sleep when you go to work. I swear, bro. Yeah, but also take care of yourself, for real. Yeah. See, everybody is saying the same. People be redoing because they hate their whatever they put out, but that's not always the case. Sometimes your worst enemy is yourself. And yeah, in art college, I didn't want it to be the best student, didn't want it to get perfect straight A's. That wasn't the point for art college for me. The art college was like the experience of trying new art things and making friends. So also, if your priority is to get straight A's, then yeah, maybe you want to try harder. But if not, why, why, why lose sleep over it? Like if you're gonna suffer now, you're gonna suffer more in when you have a job because now there's monetary gains. So in college, just try to have fun. Try to hang out with your friends, go out, eat with them, go to a movie with them, chill for a bit, and then you can decide to come home, take a nap, work on your thing. You know, you always need to take a breather before you start anything. Your voice is someone else's best. So, yeah, sometimes, yeah. You have to learn not to nitpick, especially when I went digital. I like to see small, tiny thing I miss and die inside. Yeah, yesterday, Boya said I got a notification on personal art only, but there is nothing. That was me reposting, by the way. I think I reposted it like 3 times because I keep messing up the hands. I reposted this art 3 times on Art Jam Discord yesterday because I kept messing up with this hand. I do not know how to draw hands. I've always struggled with it, and I didn't like that I was drawing it badly. So I reposted it 3 times because I kept fixing it. But I'm happy with it now after 3 times. So truly, you can decide to redo if you need to. But sometimes, like I said, it's probably no one gave a shit about my hand. Probably no one gives a shit. It's just me. It's all in your head. But yeah, I gotta go now actually. I stayed for another half an hour because I'm having a good time and I'm going away tomorrow, so I'm just like chilling.
I'm also procrastinating because I don't want to pack. But yeah, I have to go. I have to pack. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys had a good stream. And I'll probably see you guys on Art Jam this Sunday as usual. What are we doing this Sunday? I'll have to check Discord. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time. And goodbye. Just a sec. I'm trying to line. I need to color this person. I'm lining him right now. Okay, I'm almost done. All right, a bit more coloring. NPC coloring, whatever. But yeah, goodbye to accountability challenge. I'll see you guys on Sunday. We'll do a recap for accountability on Sunday. Bye bye. Bye bye.